unless he thinks he can entice Kobe Bryant to getting thrown out. Kobe Bryant, that's the play of the game. He didn't even flinch.
You're not going to get into the head of Kobe Bryant.
Who is Kobe Bryant? The legend who defined the Mamba mentality. Kobe Bryant rose from a teenage NBA rookie to one of the most iconic basketball players of all time, leaving behind a legacy built on excellence, determination, and an unshakable will to win. This video explores his journey from high school phenom to five-time NBA champion and global icon. Kobe wasn't just an athlete. He was a mentor, an author, a filmmaker, and an inspiration whose Mamba mentality became a philosophy for greatness that transcended sports. This video dives into his legendary career, his life beyond basketball, and the impact he continues to have long after his passing. From unforgettable game winners to his Oscar-winning storytelling, Kobe Bryant redefined what it means to chase perfection. Was he simply a basketball superstar or a cultural icon whose mindset will inspire generations? Today, we explore the life, career, and lasting legacy of Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba who turned ambition into immortality.
You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
Okay.
Welcome to Who Media, the channel where curiosity leads the way. From famous celebs and cartoon icons to legends and hidden names, we uncover the stories behind the people you know and the ones you don't. Kobe Bryant. The name itself feels like thunder. Loud, unforgettable, leaving ripples long after the sound fades. Even now, years after his passing, his presence feels alive, stitched into the fabric of basketball courts, business rooms, locker rooms, and even quiet moments of self-doubt where someone whispers to themselves, "What would Kobe do?" But what is it about this man that makes his legacy stretch beyond wins, beyond rings, beyond even life itself? How did a boy who once carried a basketball bigger than his own hands become a global icon of determination, grit, and unrelenting belief? And maybe the more personal question is, what does Kobe Bryant's story demand of you? Born in 1978 in Philadelphia, Kobe's story began before the bright lights. His father, Joe Jellybean Bryant, played professional basketball, and his childhood was split between the United States and Italy, where his father played after leaving the NBA. Imagine being a young boy in a foreign country, speaking a new language while adjusting to a different culture, yet already carrying an obsession with a game that would soon define him. How many kids dream of greatness, and how many truly live it out? Why did Kobe? When he returned to the U.S. as a teenager, basketball wasn't just his sport, it was his compass. At Lower Merion High School, Kobe became a phenomenon, dropping points as though gravity didn't apply to him. His work ethic was different, obsessive, relentless. He studied film, mimicked moves, and worked on his craft when others were still dreaming about it. Have you ever asked yourself, what would happen if you obsessed over your dream the way Kobe did over basketball? Would your life look different? In 1996, at just 17 years old, Kobe entered the NBA draft, straight out of high school. Drafted by Charlotte and immediately traded to the Los Angeles Lakers, he wasn't just joining a team, he was stepping into destiny. Imagine being a teenager, barely out of high school, now playing among giants and legends. How do you prepare for that? For Kobe, the answer was simple: work harder than everyone else. Isn't that the universal formula for greatness? Relentless, uncompromising work?
What do you want from me?
More.
How much more successful do you want me to be?
More successful.
How many records can my records break?
More records.
But I'm the best.
But are you a different animal and the same beast?
What the does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
You're welcome.
What the is he talking about?
Early on, he showed flashes of brilliance, but also growing pains. Remember the 1997 playoffs? The rookie Kobe airballed 4 crucial shots against the Utah Jazz. Most players would crumble under such humiliation. But not Kobe. He went straight to the gym the very next day, determined never to let failure define him. What do you do after failure? Do you shrink or do you sharpen? Kobe sharpened. And soon, the championships came. Partnered with Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe helped lead the Lakers to a three-peat from 2000 to 2002. He wasn't just riding Shaq's coattails. He was carving his own legend, a young man growing into a superstar. His hunger was visible, his competitive fire unmistakable. But here's the real question. What separates good from great and great from immortal? For Kobe, it was his mentality, what he famously called the Mamba mentality. The idea that you never settle, never stop pushing, never stop evolving. Could you adopt that mindset in your own life in whatever craft you're chasing? Of course, the path wasn't without trials. Injuries, controversies, public criticism, all threatened to derail him. But time and again, Kobe chose resilience. Torn Achilles? He walked to the free throw line and sank both shots before leaving the court. A broken finger? He adjusted his shooting style and kept scoring. How many of us quit when the obstacles pile up? And what could happen if, like Kobe, we chose to fight through the pain instead? After Shaq's departure, many doubted Kobe could win on his own. But doubt, for him, was fuel. In 2009 and 2010, he silenced critics by leading the Lakers to back-to-back championships, earning Finals MVP honors both times. Those were more than just titles. They were affirmations of his leadership, his vision, his unrelenting drive. Isn't there something beautiful about proving not just others wrong, but proving yourself right? But Kobe's greatness wasn't only measured in points or rings. It was in how he approached life itself. The Mamba mentality wasn't about basketball. It was about excellence in every field.
At the end of every day, you look yourself in the mirror and you ask yourself, did I get better today? If the answer is yes, and you do that for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, how much better are you going to be? Are you getting better every single day? That's the question. And it's just taking small steps. You don't try to get it all done in one day, in 1 week, in 1 year. It's the process of getting better every day and doing that for a period of years that then create the masterpiece.
After retiring in 2016, he didn't fade into the shadows. He attacked new challenges with the same passion. He started Granity Studios, told stories, mentored athletes, and even won an Academy Award for his animated short film, Dear Basketball. How many athletes can say they conquered both the court and the Oscars? Isn't that a reminder that reinvention is always possible, that endings are just new beginnings in disguise? His bond with his daughters, especially Gianna, became a beacon of love and legacy. He wasn't just teaching her basketball, he was teaching her resilience, confidence, belief. How many of us leave behind skills and how many of us leave behind values? Kobe was doing both. And isn't that the truest measure of greatness? What you pass on, not just what you achieve. January 26, 2020. A date etched in collective heartbreak. The helicopter crash that claimed Kobe, Gianna, and 7 others stunned the world. The grief wasn't just about losing a basketball legend. It was about losing a man whose fire inspired millions. Why does it hurt so deeply when people like Kobe leave us? Perhaps because their lives remind us of what's possible when we push beyond limits. Their absence feels like a void in our own potential. Yet even in death, Kobe's legacy continues to inspire. Mamba mentality has become a mantra across industries, from business to music to everyday life. Athletes invoke it when training. Students whisper it before exams. Entrepreneurs use it when chasing their dreams. Have you ever felt that little extra push, that voice saying, keep going? Maybe that's Kobe's legacy living inside us. So who was Kobe Bryant? He was more than 81 points in a single game, more than 5 championships, more than 18 All-Star appearances. He was the embodiment of obsession, discipline, and reinvention. He was proof that talent opens doors, but relentless work keeps them open. He was a reminder that failure is not final, that pain can be fuel, that greatness is a choice made daily. But here's the ultimate question. What would your life look like if you lived it with Mamba mentality? If you woke up each morning determined to be better than yesterday, not just in sports or career, but in relationships, in dreams, and life, would you be unstoppable too? Kobe Bryant's story is not just about basketball. It's about possibility. It's about the fire inside all of us, waiting to be ignited. And though he is gone, his challenge to the world remains. Be relentless, be fearless, be legendary. The world may never see another Kobe, but maybe the point isn't to see another Kobe. It's to see what happens when you decide to become the best version of yourself. So the question remains, are you ready to embrace your own Mamba mentality?
The day Kobe gained my respect was the guys were complaining. said, Shaq, Kobe's not passing the ball. I said, I'll talk to him. I said, Kobe, there's no I in team. And Kobe said, I know, but there's an in me in that. So I went back. So I went back and told Rick and Big Shot Bob, I said, just get the rebound. He's not passing.
Thanks for watching Who Media. We hope you had fun learning something new today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss a story. Want to see more cool videos? Head over to our channel and start exploring.
You know, what's funny, the thing that had me cracking up all night long was the fact that I go through 20 years of everybody screaming to pass the ball. And on the last night, they're like, don't pass it. This has been absolutely beautiful, you guys. I can't believe it's come to an end. You guys will always be in my heart, and I sincerely appreciate it. No words can describe how I feel about you guys. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. God, I love you guys, and I love you guys. And my family, to my family, my wife Vanessa, our daughters Natalia and Gianna, you know, thank you guys for all your sacrifice. You know, for all the hours I spent in the gym working and training. And Vanessa, you holding down the family the way that you have. I can't, there's no way that I can thank you enough for that. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And what can I say? Mamba out.